During the streak, do you get nervous during more and more as this thing goes on and these races get close?
I think I was more nervous yesterday, but today I felt really comfortable. Even probably more comfortable than yesterday, so a little bit less nervous, but yeah, I try not to think about it, obviously. It's not important. I would love to have the record, but yeah.
There's a lot of young skaters out there today, a lot of people from the Kettle Moraine, and we see this growing as the Olympics approach next year. So you're obviously a role model, and what are your thoughts to these young people you see at the Pettit Center and all over the world?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that they can be able to see me, competing well and doing out my home track where they can train also. Hopefully that draws more attention, brings more people in. I'm guessing there will be some more coming in from after this because we haven't had something this big here in a while. So I'm looking forward to that.
Thanks.
Can I ask you about the 500? 956 is an opener. That's the best it gets hit sea level, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's one of the best ones I've done. So.
How did you manage to do something like that? I mean, I know the ice is good, and I know the numbers are great, and there's personal records everywhere, but how did you pull that off?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable. I knew DeBoo would be on a good one today. I had a really good first step off the line, and after that it just projected me into really good skating. And I focused on, not rushing too much in the first, 30 meters and hitting down and getting good pushes. And I could feel the speed when I was crossing the line that it was going to be good. And I figured he would go like 9.6, and I couldn't see him in my peripheral vision, so I thought it was good. Coming out of the exit of the turn, I also expected to see him out of the side view, but I didn't. So I just attacked as hard as I could, and it was a good one.
And following up on his 1500, I know you do this all the time. A 500 isn't a leg trasher, but at that pace, it might be. So did that fatigue you at all?
It did fatigue me a little bit, yeah. I could feel it on the bike after I was cooling down after the 500. And in the warm-up, I was, had a little bit of fatigue, so I figured I would go out at a bit more conservative pace, so I didn't attack it as hard as I could. Kjeld went out pretty hard, but I tried to hold it back just a little bit to save it for last lap.
So it was all strategy? You didn't change your fuel or try to rest or do anything different with your...
I took a lot of fuel. I took a lot of gels, a whole bunch of carbs. So,
Okay. It's interesting. You and Bob kind of have different perspectives. He just told NBC Sports or whatever, no pressure, all fun. But you said you are a little bit nervous. Now that it is kind of all behind you, I know there's still tomorrow, but how much pressure did you feel? Just, there's family here. There's people who are learning about speed skating now. How would you measure that?
Just a tiny bit more pressure than I would usually have in a normal World Cup. Of course, I want to win and be able to do the best I can in case somebody goes out there and does a crazy time, which, like DeBoo did in the 1,000 meter in Calgary. So that's what you would call pressure. So, yeah, but this, here, I've been feeling all right, especially after the 1,000 meter. Been getting more comfortable. And I'll try and recover the best I can tonight going into the 500. Hopefully I can pull off a win in that too.
I mean, winning those certificates for the best in this track, does it mean more to you than here? Does that little thing mean more than it would somewhere else?
Because Heronveen is, supposed to be the fastest ice, right? And now we're in Milwaukee and everybody's going faster. So it means a lot. It's pretty quick compared to
Have you texted Paul or anything?
I've seen him across the rink. Give me a thumbs up.
He's got to be thrilled.
He's happy. You look pretty happy.
Yeah, fastest sub-level or 34 sea level, right? World record for that. Yep. Was that a goal coming in, being faster than 34 seconds?
I thought it would be possible to go 33. I had done 34.07 here a while ago, I think it was a month ago or something like that.
Okay.
So I knew it'd be faster, and it was really good to be able to do 33. And I also had, I think yesterday I had the fastest sea level lap, 24.2, and of course the fastest 1,000 meter.
Okay.
And 1,500.
Yeah.
Jordan, not like the streak or the competition was any pressure, but you had a lot of familiar faces in the crowd come just here to see you. Do you recognize people?
Of course, yeah. There's up in the VIP, you got the Cruikshank crew and Dan Jansen, Casey Fitzrandolph, Shawnee Davis. I don't want to disappoint them, especially Shawnee when he's on the side of the track. He's going to be handing out awards later. I don't want to go up and mess up the race and then have him give me a medal to second place. I don't think he'd be happy with that. So that was a little bit of pressure. Yeah.
You're so close with him. Did he say anything that you'll remember? I mean, he talked on the rink a little bit.
He thought it was a perfect race, which usually he doesn't say. So
Wow.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's huge.
That was about 15.
15. Did you decide to swing both arms in the final back stretch of 1500 meter?
Yeah, usually I swing both arms in the last lap. I think it helps my rhythm, and I can get a lot of pushes in. I can see like some of the other skaters, and they got the two arms on the back in the last lap. Their rhythm isn't quite as high, so I think it helps me.